Hello guys, back to you with more exotics. Today we're going to be going over service listings. So again, More Exotics is a platform where selective animals born in captivity through breeders and nationwide we link breeders with plant and animal enthusiasts. So this platform is made, if you have never been on this platform or if you're just a newcomer to the platform, this platform is made to, again, connect breeders and plant and animal enthusiasts. So this portion we are going to be working on the seller dashboard, and we are going to be showing you guys how to make a listing. So if you watch our previous videos that we do have, we've shown you how to make, animal listings, but now we're going to show you how to do it a service listing. So as you see, again, you have your dashboard, your reviews, your listings, animal listings, edit your profile, services right here, and then billing. So you click on the services, and if you see right here, what it does is it shows you all the information you need for your services. So you have the name of your service, the category of your service, subcategories of your service, the status, if it's active or not, the price, and then again you have your edit, you can delete, and then you have more actions as well. So what we are going to do first is, let me show you the service platform. You can click all these. The cool thing about this is that if you click right here, it takes you to the service, listings. But if you, well, actually not the service listings, but the service platform, to where you can see all of the services that we give you guys the opportunity to provide. And then if you click here, it takes you to the marketplace of the services. So we're going to click all services, and then you can see all the services that we provide: bird services, buck services, cat services, cattle services, and so forth. Right? So let's go to reptile services so you can just see. Now these are the subcategories of the reptile services. You have behavior consultant, boarding, feeding and nutrition, housing and enclosure services, photography and portraits, product sales, so you can list products, reptile breeding services, probably people that help you breed reptiles, because it's a little bit different than your typical dog and horse or cattle breeding. Typically these animals have to actually be with the other animal. You can't just get the sperm from a male snake and ship it off. That'd be cool. I'm sure the goal is to learn how to do that so we can do that in the future. But for right now, this is what we offer. We don't, again, how do I say this? Maybe not we offer this, but we offer the platform for you guys to be able to, if you are specialized in getting snakes pregnant, you can help people. Maybe there's a newcomer that just got a snake and he or she wants to get them pregnant and they don't know how to do it, and you're just like, hey, send the male and the female off to me and I'll get them pregnant and I'll make sure they hatch, and then once the babies are ready to be sold, I can send you back all of the babies and the mom and the dad. These are the opportunities that you have that you can create for yourself. Sitter services, kind of just like boarding services, but maybe you have two different things. Maybe you help people build boarding facilities, and this is actual store, and this is actual just a pet sitter, to where you just give me one snake and I take it to my house and I watch it while you're on vacation. Two different services. Socialization, maybe you have a snake that isn't very friendly. Maybe you're good at getting snakes to be friendly. Send your snake off to me and I can socialize with it to get it to where it's more hand appropriate, and then send it back to you. Transport services, that's a really big one. If somebody needs to get a huge monitor, Argus monitor, from Chicago to Dallas, maybe you drive them from Chicago to Dallas, or you take them on the plane with you from Chicago to Dallas. I'm sure there's some legality things you have to find out about, but if you're specialized in that, that's what this is for. In veterinary care, I'm sure there's stuff like that out there for vets and everything of that nature. So once you click that, it takes you to the marketplace. So now we're going to go into seller dashboard, and we're going to make a listing for a service. So let's go to add new, And now this is way different. So let me show you, right? This one is your animal listings, you know, you have all of this. But now when you go to service listings, this is what it looks like. So let's say, you know, I want to actually do that. So let's say we are I can get your snake pregnant and get the babies past their first 5 feedings. So I feel like that would be a description. So let's copy that and put that in the description. And then the title will be I can get your snake pregnant. Select services. So that is going to be an exotic. So there's exotic services and then there's reptile services. Again, you know, it's up to you. If you feel that it's an exotic service, put it in the exotics. If you feel it's just a reptile service, put it in the reptiles. Select a service subclass. So we're going to go to reptile breeding services because we're talking about getting them pregnant. So how much would I charge for that? Say I'm specializing this and I'm really doing this for exotic animals that are going to be where the babies are worth $1,000 a pop. So I'm going to charge $1,500 for this service. You pay me $1,500. I make sure your mom and your let's drop that to $1,000. I make sure they get pregnant. Shipping details, FedEx. I put FedEx for a lot of stuff. Let's put USPS too, or flight nanny, just in case special services. I can get your snake pregnant and get babies past their first 5 feedings. Feel free to mess me for more information. Look forward to hearing from you. Alright, so now we gotta get pictures. Let's get some pictures. Download. So we got these pictures. Let's create. So now we created, and now you see I have this right here. I can get your snakes pregnant, reptile services, reptile breeding services, active, $1,000. Now what we're gonna do is we go here, go to listings, go to services listings, and let's see what our listing is. Boom. We have our ad. I can get your snakes pregnant, reptile services, reptile breeding services, US 1000. Everything I typed. You can see the photos. Boom. Similar services. Once we get more people in the database. But then as well, if you want to find and see your services, let's go to reptile services. And then let's see all reptile services. And boom. Right there. Reptile services. So, again, this is More Exotics, and that is how you make a posting for reptile services.